My name is Luke, and I'm here to say, Eric, pick up the mic and take it away.
All right, yo. So anyway, we got RPG pals. We're gonna have fun and do some battles.
I'm trying to do this as a sync thing. You went too long.
Oh, okay.
You were supposed to tag in Madison.
Okay. And on the mic, here to sin, I got our homie Madison.
Hey, what's up? It's Madison. I don't have any musical ability.
But you're messing with musical ability.
Musical ability?
This is not the opening bit. This is not the opening bit. So I was going to do another bit where it's like, oh yeah, here's some more terms, and then I realized today that I had been getting something about Sigil completely wrong.
Oh, fun. Uh-huh.
Like a core thing. And this is after reading like 2,000 pages of like Planescape stuff. And I had fundamentally misunderstood the shape of Sigil because it's supposed to be a torus, which is a donut except hollow on the inside. But what I had not understood is that like on the inner ring, like on the ring inside, there was an opening there.
Oh.
And so like you can see across. And part of that comes from one of the ways that they describe Sigil, where if you start walking in one direction, you will, no matter what, like get back to where you started from. And they mean that like if you're walking the long way about, not if you're going sort of like north or south, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like the long
Yeah. So like that, I'm not the only person who's been confused about that. But yeah, so that explains why there's like, oh no, people will threaten to throw you outside of the ring if you don't pay up.
Oh, I see. Perhaps it should have given some sort of illustration to describe this properly, because boy howdy, impossible shapes, man.
There are illustrations, but yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah.
Unclear.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is if you get tossed out, because you're at the top of an infinite spire, that counteracts all magic from occurring, including the magic of the gods themselves. You just get teleported into a random plane. So
always fun.
Anyways, Eric, do you have anything to add here?
No, I'm just saying because of my engineering bit is that my impossible shape knowledge only goes so far as to 3 dimensions. So basically, like, my knowledge of theoretical physics has become completely knocked out of my brain by some bullshit about how to run a sand cone density project. So if you want to know how displacement, how we measured the density of a soil via displacement by measuring against the known density of a sand, then by all means, let's fucking chat, baby.
That sand density knowledge.
Yeah.
Sand in the place where you work.
Yes, that actually...
Down, did la, da 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 do 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 do. Luke, the Game Master, and welcome to the 50th episode of Waterdeep Dragon Heist into Waterdeep. I use he, him, and sometimes they, them. And I play all the characters who aren't played by players. I definitely know what I'm doing.
That's good. It's good to know what you're doing. I'm Rhythm Bastard, he, him, and I play Oi, the punk drow monk, also he, him. He likes to get in the pit. He likes to rock the hell out. And now he's gonna do some shopping.
And I'm Madison, and I play Koios, the crocodile lizard folk druid man, the other half of the Punch Himbo squad, who doesn't know what they're doing, but they're here to find a hat, baby.
Hats.
What is this? Team Fortress 2 circa 2009?
No, because we're actually updating regularly.
Oh, salutes a
Oh,
down ship right there.
it's fine. They're making money off of Steambox.
Steam books.
Steambox. Anyways, so Oi and Koios are currently in the Grand Bazaar of Sigil, where it stretches as far as the eye can see. Like, some of these, like, tents and booths stretch into buildings or around buildings, and theoretically, you can find anything that you are looking for here.
Anything?
Yes.
Anything your heart desires.
Or anything we need to help unlock that vault and get all the shiny rocks.
Like some sort of hat that can control a ship or something.
Yes. I'm not sure how that works, but listen. And so I guess we're just starting right off now. And I turn to Koios and say, all right, listen, I know typically we're the punch beef himbos who are there to just, like punch people in the face and wreck shit. But this is our chance to prove to our friends that we can take leadership positions and they'll be able to trust us with way cooler stuff.
We'll prove to them that we have smarts.
Exactly. And then I extend my hand for a predator high five.
Hell yeah, predator high five.
All right. So then we go out to the bazaar and start to look around. Is there any place that we can get like a bird's eye view of the situation, or at least like where we can kind of see? Is there a directory of some kind?
No, there is not.
Okay.
I do have the picture I drew of what I remembered from my brain vision of the hat we're supposed to get.
Okay.
So we have a shitty picture.
While Koios is searching for that, Oi, give me a perception check.
All right. Hot dice, hot dice, hot dice. I rolled a 3. I need to double check my whatever. I rolled a 3.
You don't see anything as Koios, or give me a wisdom save.
A wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my wisdom? Oh, baby! That's a 21 total. I rolled 19 and I have +2.
Yeah, so you remember more closely on the big board that the Xanathar drew. You're not actually looking for a helmet.
What are we looking for again?
You would believe that you were looking for what would qualify as a Spelljammer helmet, and suddenly the spell that had been cast over you is starting to break as you somehow end up trying to remember harder than Oi necessarily has.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know that you are not looking for a helmet. Unfortunately, that's when you hear, "G'day," as the two of you see Jarlaxle and the Crawdaddies appear in front of you.
Oh.
Oi crosses his arms in a way that makes his arms and pecs look bigger and goes, "Sup."
We figured you'd come here looking for a Spelljammer helm. Looks like we were right.
Yeah, what of it? We're all here looking for stuff. No biggie, man.
Oh, no, it's not a biggie for us, because we've got the coin. He holds up a weird-looking helmet in his hand.
And does it look anything like the helmet that Koios drew? Since I would know that, I probably just saw the drawing, but I wouldn't know Koios' secondary brain blast.
It does. I mean, as far as you understand, it does look like a sort of weird helmet-y thing. And it looks like the helmet that was stuck on to what's-his-face's head.
Okay. I'm going to go, oh, that looks pretty cool. Can I try it on? And try to use persuasion.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
I'm gonna try rolling on D&D Beyond. Or D20, it's performance.
Persuasion.
Okay, persuasion. I rolled a 7. All right, let's try again.
Oh, the worst part is I can watch them pop up.
It's 7. Yeah, I rolled so 17. But yeah, I rolled a 7.
No, so you're going to put it on your head and then run off, and we'd catch you, but I don't really feel like running. So I'm going to offer you a deal, Oi, just because I know your brother.
Right.
Xanathar wants the treasure that's at the heart of Waterdeep, and Xanathar wants it because Xanathar wants money. I wanted to help and fight Loth, fight for men's rights. That's not a bad thing necessarily, is it? I mean, you know how oppressive the regime can be.
Oi thinks back to, the time he spent as a shit shoveler in the Underdark. And I mean, from what I've read, it's not that like it's entirely like shitting on men necessarily, because it's more like women, like women first, because like men can hold high positions, but they have to be really good sorcerers. And Oi was fucking nothing. Oi was neither of that. So he just thinks back and be like, yeah, but I mean, I left, and
Yeah.
and I'm liking the life I have in Waterdeep. I have friends, I have a band going on, and we have all these, big aspersions to just start a new life somewhere else. So,
So don't you want other people to also have that chance? Other drow?
yeah. Because I assume like Oi did have some, as competitive as it was, he had like some people he kind of misses in the Underdark.
Yeah, I mean, it's not all like a Dickensian hellhole. Some people didn't kick you when you were down, and some just pushed you down.
Yeah. And they're like, and it's just basically, it's like New York. It's like, no, it's not that we don't actively hate you. It's that we have more important shit to do. Yeah. So, Oi goes like, I mean, yeah, I just wish, I kind of want other people to have the same kind of freedom that I have.
All right. So, what we're going to say is you let us know where the Xanathar is going to go and open the vault. We come in and get the money, because we have connections that can actually deal with the money in the way that adventures like you can't. We cut you in for a bit of it, and everyone goes off on their happy way.
I mean, I look to Koios, and I'm looking over to Koios to see what they kind of think of this.
Koios admittedly has like a really like concentrated look on his big ol' stupid crocodile face of trying to remember what was drawn on the board and if the Starjammer helmet really is the thing that they're looking for, or if they all have this wrong.
Oi's going to take that and assuming that he's just thinking really hard about Jarlaxle's offer. It's like, and I say to, Jarlaxle, listen, the thing is, we didn't want to get caught up in all of this. Almost like there was one plan set out for us and we just rejected it. So, I mean, as far as like, and I don't know if I can speak for the rest of the group, but as far as we're concerned, we're trying to start our own lives as well. So it never really was about the money for us. It's about getting Xanathar and, all these different gangs that want to kill us off of our back.
Could both of you roll me a percentile check?
A percentile check?
Oh, just a straight percentile.
Oh my god.
Yes.
We're using percentile dice now. I don't trust this. Well, no, it's not a disadvantage, so I'm going to try this one more time. 31.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for me. For some reason, it's not letting me roll.
32.
32.
So, one higher. You both succeeded. A message comes in to your heads from Dodger. Set up by Xanathar. Items Death Trap. We need a Beholder Eye Stalk, Shape Changer, and a Severed Drow Hand. Your friend Dodger. And then there's a colon that you can somehow see and a number 3.
Colon 3. I'm guessing that's because Dodger is a dog man and he's just trying to be like cute, make cute uwu faces.
Oh, little uwu faces. Oh my god. Oh, hey, wait, did you guys hear the voice message from Dodger? Pointing at, like, Jarlaxle and the other guys.
Who? No.
All right, listen. Jarlaxle, fine. I'm going to consider your offer, but, like, honestly, I've only been in the surface world for, like, barely a 10-day. This is the furthest away I've been, so we're just going to do some shopping. We'll let you know if we find anything, and then we'll meet back up, I don't know, by the place where we came in 2 hours.
So that we can all go back home, right?
Yeah, so we can all go back home together.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can take the helmet thingy.
So we have a deal.
Yes, we have a deal.
Sure. Uh-huh.
I'll help you out. I mean, me and Koios will help you out as much as we can.
Koios just gives him a thumbs up.
Roll a deception check, Oi.
Oh boy, a deception check. Oh, I could just click on the thing, and I rolled a 9. I rolled a nat 20 on my physical dice, so fuck everything, I guess. I'm sending the D&D dice roller to dice jail now.
Fair. Alright, so he looks at you with a curious eye and then just turns around and heads back into the market. He'll see you in a few hours.
Okay.
Bye-bye. The moment that those guys are, like, assumably out of earshot, Koios just turns and grabs Oi by the shoulders and goes, "Did you hear Dodger?"
I thought I did. I don't know. But, and I look to make sure that Jarlaxle is out of earshot.
Mm-hmm.
Is he out of earshot?
Yeah, he has gone far off.
Okay, so he's gone. Okay, good. And I was like, yeah, what were there was like 3 things he said. A severed hand, an eye stalk, and what was the third thing?
The beholder eye stalk, the drow hand. I forget what was the first one, except for the :3.
This is both in character for Oi and Koios, so I'm not going to help.
Perfect.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Hope that one of the other characters will get it, because we got 2 at least.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So we got the we can hit up Grimshack for the hand.
Would he still have the hand?
I mean, he's a prop comic. He's got to have like some place to put it. And he hasn't been featured in a very long time. So I assume nothing bad's happened to him.
It's been like 3 days.
3 whole days.
Yeah, so 3 whole days. 3 whole days in game time. So like nothing could have happened to him that would have gotten him to lose a hand.
Roll me a perception check.
I'm gonna roll a perception check on the physical dice.
Should we both?
Perception. Let me just see what I add to that. I rolled a 14.
So you noticed that way back when you had brunch on the ship and you got introduced to your brother, one of the drow was missing a hand.
Yeah.
You saw that drow just now, and he has both hands.
Damn it. All right, well, we know whose hand we're going to chop off when we need the drow hand. Okay.
Christ.
All right. Well, we still have to find all of these things. I mean, this bazaar has everything. Maybe we should start looking for them here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Shopping time.
Yeah. So, I think how we should do it is that, like, is it set up in like a regular flea market where there's aisles, or?
No, like...
It's just shops everywhere.
Yeah, this is more of like a farmer's market, except they stopped giving a shit about cars being able to pass through.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You do run into the Warforged who you'd seen when you first came in. Hello. Can I help you all? It's you.
Hi.
The Primes. Yes.
Yeah. Hey. How's it going? Does this guy look in any way like Kier? Any of like Kier's recognizable facial features? Because I know Kier, can like rearrange his face and stuff, but is there like anything just with his body shape or his like any of his, hand motions that that would tip us off that it is Kier?
That is a complicated question.
Okay.
They look remarkably like Kier, but just like a palette-swapped version of Kier.
Okay. And as far as I know...
They also have a bitching sword and a orb floating around them.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
orb.
We're the Primes. We really didn't get to introduce ourselves earlier. I'm Oi, and I extend my hand.
Yes, wonderful, Oi. My name is Ningle.
Ningle. Hi, I'm Koios.
Wonderful to meet you as well, Koios.
Like, shake both hands.
Fabulous. Now, is there anything I can help you with? I am a tout. I work for tips. I am part of the Union of Touts, and I would just love to help you find anything that you are looking for.
Okay. How do you spell tout, just for my notes?
T-O-U-T.
T-O-U-T. Okay, like he's touting his ability to find us things.
Yes.
Fancy.
Okay. And the Warforged is just a powered And his name again?
Ningle.
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 Okay, Ningle. Got it. Palette swap here. Yeah, you see, the funny thing is that you look just like a Warforged friend of ours.
Oh, are you saying that all Warforged look alike? Or are you specifically saying that there's one that looks like me, except a bit of a different color?
Yeah, there's one that looks like you, but just like all the colors are changed.
Ah, yes.
We miss him very much.
Yeah.
What colors are he? Is he? Just for my pondering.
Purple.
Do I have to roll I feel like I should roll some kind of wisdom save so that Oi doesn't accidentally blab what like here's actual color palette looks like. So because metagaming here, I feel like this dude's trying to swindle us. It's gonna like swindle us at some point.
Roll a wisdom save.
Okie dokie. Oh, I rolled a natural 1. So he says, oh yeah, well his name's Kier. Mostly his color palette is like lots of blue, like very royal blues, and with a headscarf.
Ah, so that's what he went to. Well, okay. That is very good to know. Yes, anyways, as I mentioned, I am part of the Tout Union here. We are a very well-established organization, running for over 20 years, ever since the faction war, and we pride ourselves on helping you to find what you need.
That's good.
We have things we need.
Yes.
Like a beholder eye stalk.
Ooh, are you looking to craft a wand? Are you working for a beholder yourselves? So many questions here, but yes, we do have those who deal with, aberrant parts.
Okay, all right, that could work. Just to be in character for Punch Beef Himbo Squad, I'm going to make another wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled an 8, so I guess I failed that save then.
Well, what were you rolling? For?
Well, I was rolling that I didn't describe that it was told to us by a dog from another plane of existence.
Not trying to explain to this Warforged, our new Warforged friend, why we need these things.
Yeah,
I am not going.
We are both.
I was just thinking, Scott. So this is a reference to like Borderline for this YouTuber Scott the Waz. He did a huge like thing, like a big like special he did called Borderline Forever. That was about like this blue border that happened to be in every videos, and basically it's like one of the Nostalgia Critic animation like anniversary movies, but it doesn't suck. And it's and like one of his friends is trying to get them to spread the word about the blue border, and then eventually like the premise that they were on the show for just breaks down and he's like, there's a blue border that's going to eat you. So I feel like with that role, we're like, a dog from another plane of existence said we needed it.
Yes, of course. I don't know why you think that might be special. I mean, there's all sorts of petitioners around here.
Okay.
But, yes, so along with the Beholder Eye Stalk, what else are you looking for?
Well, I think we might be able to take care of the severed drow hand, or immediately sticks his hands in his pockets.
Hide your hands.
Yeah, hide my hands.
Fair enough. Well,
And if we remember what else we need, we will tell you.
Yeah.
Because we do not remember.
I understand. Let me guide you over to the meat shop.
Meat chop.
Mm-hmm. The meat shop. Mm-hmm. And you are guided over to a stall, like you have to wander in and out for a little bit. And you eventually get to a small stand where there is what looks to be a metallic cube with a face on it, and then like 4 thin arms.
Okay, a metallic cube, face, and 4 thin arms. Oh my god, it's Andros from the end of Star Fox for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, if you're going to say from the N64, I was going to say no, because my neighbor wasn't allowed to beat that boss because his mom thought it was actual Satan. It fucking pissed me off.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
If you're still in contact with that friend, just be on the video of the ending.
No, I fell out of contact with him.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah. Anyways, in front of you is a Modron, specifically a Quadrone, except that, this one seems kind of off. For one thing, it is very much covered in blood. And there are just big barrels of viscera behind it.
Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to the meat shop.
Thank you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. My name is Divide by Zero.
Okay, I love that Offspring song.
Hello! Welcome to the Meat Shop.
Hello.
My name is Divide by Zero.
Hello, I love that Offspring song.
Hello! Welcome to the Meat Shop.
Hello.
My name is Divide by Zero.
Oi starts to say, yeah, and then stops himself, and it's like, we are looking for a beholder eye stalk.
Ooh, yes. Looking to eat it, looking to cast with it. I don't really care. Do you have the jink?
Oh, we got the jank.
All right.
Many jink.
That will be 500 jink.
Ruffles through a bunch of coins.
Yeah, I think we have like 55 on us. I'm gonna be like, so Oi's gonna just take a wild fucking stab in the dark here and go, well, there's a guy selling them to us for like 50, a few booths down.
That's very interesting, because I would believe that you, as intelligent beings, would buy from them instead.
Yeah, well, we're just trying to see what else you got here. Oi's really trying to keep his hands in his pockets and not mention the severed drow hand. Koios, weren't you mentioning something that you wanted?
Would you like an entire horse flank?
Yes.
That will be 5 copper.
I mean, we...
Five copper.
Yes.
Wait, how much is...
that's like a copper is like, what, a cent compared to a gold?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so it's 5 cents, and we have 55 gold. We'll split one. We'll split it.
Well, wait, how... Is jink the same as shiny rocks?
I think so. I'm picking up...
Yes!
Yeah, okay, yep, the robot agrees with me, so yes.
Here on Sigil, we deal with many currencies.
Fair enough,
Oh.
fair enough. Yeah, we'll split one, and then we hand over the copper.
For the horse? For the horse then? No. Yes.
He takes the coins, bites each of them, tosses them into one barrel, and then he turns around and just sticks one of his long metallic hands in and just roots around for a bit before pulling out a full-sized horse leg.
Okay.
Oh.
Here you go!
I say thank you, and then we try to walk onto another place while eating the horse flank like it's a turkey leg and we're at Disney World.
The horse flank is not cooked.
Uh-huh.
It is also covered in blood.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying this more for Oi as opposed to Koios.
That's true, yeah. Oi tries to eat, I think Koios takes a bite of it first, and then Oi realizes what he's doing. And it's like, oh, wait a second.
This is pretty good. It's not the best horse, but it's pretty good.
It seems like the two of you might be in the need of money, correct?
Maybe, yeah.
How do you feel about a game of chance?
What kind of game?
What kind of chance?
You, my reptilian friend, have asked the much more astute question. There is a border town whose name changes every time it is uttered, so I will not waste my time uttering it for you. We head there, you bring some loose items, and the proximity to the neutral forces of chaos will cause it to transform.
Huh?
Okay.
It's tied to the plane of limbo. I assume that neither of you have even comprehended limbo. Would that be correct?
Nope.
Just Koya shaking its head. No.
It is a plane where there is no law, and you must impose your will on the very land itself.
Huh.
And in the area known as the Outlands, there are border towns connected to each of these different areas, and so if you were to go to the border town of Limbo, you can benefit from some of the benefits of it and not necessarily need to worry about the other dangers, like being implanted by a slad or getting into an argument with the gift.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think we can try our luck there. But I think we might need to see if there's any small loose items we can pick up just so we have something to throw in the grinder.
Horse leg.
Yeah, horse leg. Okay.
We turn big horse leg into many small horse leg.
Or we turn many horse leg into the stock or the money we need or the severed drow hand. Oi says, burying his hands further in his pockets.
I do love how Oi still has a silver bar. 3 silver bars with him, according to inventory.
Really?
Yes.
That's like one of the minor things that I never bothered to, I guess...
Delete.
Yeah, delete.
Fair.
We got
You
that
do.
way back in the early
Yeah.
game.
Yes. I mean, you do have armor that you do not use.
Yeah, it's true.
Darts.
Yeah, darts. Yeah. So I feel like I have enough loose shit that I can toss in. But I guess we'll keep walking and see if there's like any more tchotchkes we can pick up.
Yeah, as you are going, there is this very rotund, blue-skinned man who looks at you, Koios, and says, "You, beautiful
Me.
man, come through. Come here."
I lean down to Oi and hand him the horse leg and go, he called me pretty. I follow this dude.
Yeah, always like, go for it, man.
So, you are handsome man. I see that you have around you a energy of animal magnetism. Is this correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. I have animal for you to be magnets too.
Oh!
And he
show.
He reaches behind and presents you this dog that has 2 heads and otherwise sort of looks like an Anubis hound.
Oh, it's a double dog! Hello, double dog. I am petting both heads at once.
The dog is very excited. This is Aoskian hound.
Yes,
Aoskian.
Special
They
boy.
are-
Special little
Yes. They are raised as guard hounds.
lad. Oh.
Also, blood is good for portals, but you don't need to use blood, do you?
Not right now. We also have a horse leg, so
Yeah.
we have blood.
Yeah, we got...
If we need.
The 2 dog heads are both very fascinated by the horse leg and are nipping at it.
It just kind of rips off like a hunk of horse leg and give to the dogs.
So, this is gift for you.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, it's a gift for me!
Beautiful man.
Thank you, you very nice man.
Yes.
I give him like a hearty pat on the shoulder, like, thank you!
Oh, I am the one who is being blessed here with the gift. Thank you.
pat, and, this is just like a random man in the back alley handing me dogs. Hell yeah!
Not even a back alley, it's like farmer's
Just
market
out
just
there.
Yeah.
randomly giving you dogs.
Here is dog, is good.
It's good for you, yeah! So now I have the double dog. Does he have a name? The dog?
You come up with a name.
Oh, we come up with name. What's your name?
My name? Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sandwich. You've given me a good boy.
We'll call the dog Double Decker, like a double decker sandwich.
Yeah.
You
We'll name him after you, so that we will always remember who gave me this precious dog.
Thank you, beautiful people.
Or Decker for short.
Yeah, double Decker. We'll have to decide which one's double and which one is Decker.
We'll go from left to right.
Yeah.
It's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, that works. Thank you. I pick up my special boy, and now we have to find the this limbo place and throw a horse leg in it.
Yes, you've ended up with a dog. Now, would you still like me to get you to the border town of Limbo?
Yeah.
I mean, it does seem like you are just randomly getting so many things here. It's fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, like, we'll still keep I still want to keep our eyes out for, like, stuff on the way out.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we'll find some interesting things, but we should probably go to huck this horse leg into the border town.
Yeah, we're gonna head in that direction.
And yeah, I do just kind of get dogs often. I have dog energy.
So, as you are walking, there is a bolt of lightning that sort of shoots out for a moment in front of you, Oi.
Okay. Oi, like, just takes a leap back. Where is the lightning coming from?
There is a booth where a man with a shock of white hair is standing. He says, "Oh, sorry about that."
No, it's cool. What kind of stuff you got here?
Well, do you know what a scientist is?
It's like a wizard, but with less murder.
No, I mean, I do plenty of murder. Which is not necessarily why I'm here, never mind you that. But, yes, we can go with that. I do research.
Okay, is it into cool, like, pyrotechnic stuff that, like that lightning bolt you just shot off?
Ah, yes, it is. It is. Are you a man seeking knowledge?
And Oi, if this is who I think it is, Oi is just enraptured by this man's good looks and goes, "Yeah,
My name is Zal Rarik. Original character. Do not steal.
got it. Yeah, I'm totally looking for some knowledge. You know,
Yes.
like he opens up his vest a little bit.
You have a good hand. You have two good hands, correct?
Yeah, I do. And I mostly use my hands to do this. And in one swift motion, he whips his lute out from behind his back, or whips his guitar from behind his back and just plays like a little lick. Like,
He's really good at it. Thumbs up from like way back in the corner.
I can see. What if I were to offer you better hands? Or a better hand? I don't want to fully take away your ability to make music.
Right.
I'd chop off one of your hands and replace it with a thunder fist.
Oh God. Luke, you fucker. A thunder fist, you say? How does that work?
Well, I have been using various magic technologies and have infused this gauntlet with sort of artificial veins that will use a bit of your life energy to charge it up into a fist attack so you can fist your opponents.
Okay, I'm big into fisting.
Lightning fisting.
And so you take a bit of damage from it, but it allows you to release a sort of thunderous sonic blast with your hits.
Ooh. I look at Koios and I'm like, this is a 2-for-1 deal. How much?
It is very, very, very much still in the experimental phases. So you let me do this for you. I'll cut off your hand, dispose of your hand, and give you this fist for free. All I ask is that, I can check in on you in a week or two to make sure that you aren't dead.
Okay.
Can we keep the hand?
Yeah, we can't, like, if we're going to chop off my hands, we kind of need to keep it for other reasons.
It's not a sex thing, is it?
No, it's not a sex thing.
Okay, because my former boss, that dragon got nasty. Or so I heard.
Right, Miv Nizzit.
No, Nib Mizzet.
Luke, you the fucking swerve again.
Anyways, I'm not allowed to visit another city that spans an entire plain, so that's neither here nor there.
Right, of course. I think we kind of might get the 2-for-1 here. And I do want
It's not for a sex thing, so I can just chop off your hand.
Right, of course.
Put on the mechanical hand.
And then we take the hand.
And then I can still play guitar and everything?
Could you be 4?
Yes.
Then yes, you should be fine.
Oi holds out his hand and goes, I want to be thunderstruck. Thunder!
Okay. Oh, hey, look, that woman is incredibly attractive.
Is she more attractive than you?
Look at the incredibly attractive woman.
All right, fine. And he looks at the hot one.
And then as soon as you turn your head, you take 10 damage as he chops off your hand.
Oh, okay. Making decisions to keep the story interesting. Okay.
I believe in you. We're gonna use your hand to save something, I guess. Dodger.
And then he puts the mechanical hand onto the stump.
Okay.
All right. It should take about a day to fully sync with you. But then you should be able to use that ability all that you want.
Nice.
As long as you don't kill yourself with it.
I'll try not to.
Wonderful.
Hooray. Now you got a cool hand, and we get to take this hand.
Yeah. And remember, I will reach out to you in a few weeks or so to make sure that you are still alive.
That's good.
Do you also want to sign some paperwork?
Sure, and Oi takes his dominant hand, because I assume Oi held out his non-dominant hand to get chopped off, and Oi signs with his dominant hand.
Did Oi hold out his non-dominant hand to get chopped off?
Yes.
Do you want to roll wisdom for that?
Oh, let's do it, baby!
Yeah!
Oh my god.
It's not like his handwriting's going to improve at all, but let's fucking go nuts. Nat 20, baby!
All right, you held
What a
up.
time to get a nat 20 to remember which hand to chop off.
Yes.
Or he's ambidextrous. Or he remembers he's ambidextrous, so like, oh, I'm good.
Equally shitty handwriting with both hands.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Zalrarek invites him to spend the night, because Ralzarek is my magic husbando.
Would you like to spend the night, Oi and Koios, and also Warforged man? I'd rather not. It seems that the winds of fate are pushing you where you need to go. Can I have my tip now?
Yeah, just point us in the direction of the limbo town we gotta go to later.
I'll write it down for you. You both can read?
Looks at Oi.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes they threw manuals at me, and I'm like, and I'm reading this book pretty well, because like Oi has the like the common. I don't think I've ever mentioned it by name, but I think I've decided to call like the porn / DIY book Elsa Tree's Handbook or Alyssa Tree's Handbook.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Because it's like the anarchist handbook combined with heavy metal. So I feel like the drow goddess Alyssa Tree would be down with both of those things.
Fair.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
How much do we owe him as tip?
How much are you going to give him?
One. I feel like, well, how much did we tip the other guy?
I don't remember.
We're going to tip him 1 gold, because I feel like I think we might have tipped the other guy like 10 silver. I know it wasn't a lot. But I feel like 1 gold, like 10 times the usual tip, would be enough for him to not pull scam-likely shenanigans.
Thank you very much. Have a good day, Oi and Koios, and I will likely see you again, as that is the unity of the rings.
Yes.
Thanks, that's not ominous at all.
Nope, not at all.
So, original character Do Not Steal Zal Rorik just pulls a curtain down in front and then steps out behind his booth and says, "All right, would you like to follow me to my place?"
I just want to make sure I got to get in touch with my brother and his friends to let him know where we are. So, yeah, let's do this.
And he motions for you to follow and then leads you both back into the tent that now is covered from the front.
Yeah!
It is essentially a convention booth on a dirty street floor. There is a single mattress here.
He just lives there.
He also has a small cooking... Yes.
Oh my god, he lives on in a convention booth.
Oh, I've lived that life before, baby. Actually, at the time of this recording, Megaplex was this past weekend. So, yeah, of course, I know what it's like to sleep in weird places.
All right. Well, this is my current laboratory. I am looking to get some investors in for my business that I'm going to be doing. But, I'm pretty sure sooner or later Devil's going to offer me some large amount of gold for my soul, or, someone else is going to be interested in what I do.
You could be boyfriends with a guy who, I don't know, maybe works for like some guild that essentially runs all of the banks on a plane.
The Merchant Guild? No, those people suck.
Yeah, no, I heard the Orzhov are kind of shitty.
Oh, well, you're familiar with Ravnik, huh?
I might have heard of it once or twice. Lolth might have shouted something at it at like a sermon or two.
I have no idea who Lolth is.
Yeah, it's a big spider goddess that all of us drow serve under. She's totally lame.
Ah, I see. Anyways, I have no other plans right now, so do you want to go get dinner?
Yeah, I'd love to. Maybe we could get some...
And what about you, Koios?
Huh? I'm just third wheeling on their date that they're just on. Yeah. I mean, we have this horse leg that we were gonna go throw into the chaos thing to try and get an eyeball stack out of stock.
Because, I mean, technically we already have the severed drow hand.
Mm-hmm.
I have a better idea. Have you heard of Fortune's Wheel?
No, I haven't.
What's that?
It is a restaurant, tavern, gambling hall in the ladies' ward. If you're looking to make some money, that might be the place to go to.
Well, I mean, if that's where we're going, then that's where we're going.
Oh, then that is where we were going. And that is where we'll go.
Sounds fun.
Next time on RPG Pals Club.
Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Luke, your game master. You've been listening to RPG Pals Club at rpgpals.club. But yeah, we're available everywhere. If you enjoy this podcast, please let us know. Also, we have a Discord, we have a Twitter. Leave reviews. We have a Patreon, but no one really uses that, which, it is fine. But yeah, we also all have some other projects. I'm personally on Twitter at Koltreg. That's KOLTREG. And if you're looking for a new show to listen to, I am the producer of the new podcast Tales from the Outlands, which is a podcast about a D&D campaign I'm in with 17 other players, plus our Dungeon Master. So it's the Dungeon Master, one of the other players, and then me as a producer, in a much more reserved personality, talking about this wild campaign we're in.
And I've been Eric, aka Rhythm Bastard. You can find everything I do on my website, rhythmbastard.rocks. You can also give me money by getting my music at rhythmbastard.bandcamp.com and get my new music as I release it at patreon.com/rhythmbastard. By the time you're listening to this, I have a game that I did music for called Retromania Wrestling, available February 26th.
I'm Gina Dazer. You can find me online at Twitter, if you still use it, because it's full of interesting things every day, at Adaser, Adaser. Or if you want to see some of the arts I'm working on, I have Patreon at Jean_Adaser. And, just be good to each other. Watch some episodes of Shinya Shokudo, the Japanese version. It's very good. The ones on Netflix are not the first 3 seasons, so it's worth it to look it up. It's just wholesome, good, slow experiences content. It's just nice.
I'm Sam. You can find me on Twitter at Frunding_Loom. You can also hear me on the Established Property Playhouse as Lem. We are doing a Pokemon Fun Time campaign with our Game Master Luke and our resident Crocodile Madison.
Hi, I've been Sahoni, also known as Gar Atkins, but you can find me on Twitter at Sahoni_stuff. That's SAHONI_stuff, where I work as a game designer and podcaster. You can catch me on my other podcast, Barking Points Memo, which is a current events comedy podcast where we look at the news and then we yell about it, but hopefully in a funny way. You can also catch up with the progress of my almost completely done book, Exceptionals, which is an RPG inspired by X-Men about the spaces and communities that marginalized people made for themselves. And I'm basically just in the art phase right now, so I'm doing a lot of art streams lately. Would be fun to hang out and talk with y'all.
Hi, my name's Madison Rowan. You can find me on Twitter at QuipsterRecrew. Everything I do will be linked over there. You can also hear me on Luke's other podcast, the Established Property Podcast, as you heard before. I play Kaz, and you can also hear me on a podcast I do with my brother called Let's Make Something, a podcast about making stories from randomly generated words.
I'm Jen Overstreet. You can listen to the Marvel RPG podcast that Luke and I made over at exiledpodcast.com. I'm sort of taking a break from Twitter, but I'm on the internet at Street Over Jen. I might post some knitting on Instagram.